Making a company is a nightmare. Welcome to another episode of L.U.L.C.H.K, the series in which I take a look at stupid or interesting topics and just talk about them as interestingly as possible. I think interestingly is not a word. So we all like school projects, right? I don't. In my class we are split into groups and we're given a task to make a company, as we are entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship is actually quite common in my country of Slovenia. Probably every fifth one who has a company that works, but only 5% succeed to 20 or 25 years. And for that, me and my two gang or group members had to make a business plan. We had 4 months to make the project, but it was still a nightmare. Let's just go through of everything what we had to do. And if you actually start the company, this is actually the proven steps of how to do it. I don't know, it's just a business plan. In this paragraph, you only have to tell every single detail. Where the company is going to be based, its name, your personal information, accompanied with what the company is actually going to do, like drug making or car repairing. Besides that, you actually have to get your goals, for example, getting filthy rich or making a corporation. There was only one like that in our class. Only saying what we'll do does not suffice, so writing it down is a must, just to avoid arguments on the way. For example, opening a photo studio will be specialized in taking photos for documents and video editing, and also selling basic equipment like cameras, batteries, camera stands. This one is pretty easy. Point out your good sides and bad sides, like no competition as good and no money as bad. Your opportunities like current trends and dangers, for example, a very powerful already existing company. This point is as easy as it can get. You just have to point out who your product or service is for, like buyers in your city or global. Also keeping an eye out to have as little competition as possible for a higher chance of earning money and potential buyers. Another easy thing, in this one you only have to write how you're going to sell things, like over internet or opening a store, plus how you're going to advertise your company, like internet or little cards or pens, I don't know, a lot of stuff. This is the most nightmarish part of the project. You have to take a look at all the material, working, and financial resources. And on top of that, you have to add your business partners. For material resources, you have to calculate every price of products you will need in your company. Chairs, tables, lamps, wardrobes, and every frickin' stamp, which is quite a lot of math. This made our previously given available capital in a very poor position. We only had about 0.1% of what we actually needed, which was not good. We also had to make a plan for how much a monthly salary will be, which is including the education, specialization, and other factors like medical problems. This was a painful process, and you only have to wonder who in the group had to do it. Business partners is pretty self-explanatory, with whom were we supposed to be in business with. Also a pain to do and actually name, but we did it and it was painful. At the end we had to make a survey, of which results were, to put lightly, a catastrophe. We did it only in our class, and more than half of our classmates are above 90, which was a thrill to say at the presentation. Altogether, the work was well paid, with an A in the grade book, but the things didn't end there. We also had to make a short presentation of our project with a commercial. And well, I made them for half of the class. Just for an example, here is one for the most insane project, which is a private military corporation. Well, nice, isn't it? I got 2 A's from that. And it didn't even take me long. There were far worse ideas than that though. From military private corporation to a lightly put strip club, sandwich making companies, traveling agencies, and a nail polishing business, which I would be better at than the guys that wanted to do it. I don't care, I'm just glad this is finally over. I only have one tip for you for the end if you really want to start a company. The only thing that will make you succeed is actually having a problem that you need to solve. Like making a toast, but not seeing when it is burned. For example, make a see-through toaster. Oh man, I'm losing my mind.